Oh, motherfucker. Sorry, Granny.
Why you already on that?
I'm sorry, Granny.
Already on that, man.
I'm getting them. We've been going too long, Granny.
Premeditated cussing is crazy. It's crazy. I get it too, though. Yeah, we back. MK in the cut. Files. No, we 20 now. The big 2-0, no longer a teenager. I'm a grown man. And he's still 41. He still don't know what he's talking about, man. You're too old to be having the taste you be having, man.
Granny, I'm sorry, Granny.
All right, so today you see I got on the Jordan Love jersey. Today we are in football season. The last time you saw us, the finals just wrapped up, but now the preseason already started for the NFL. So with that being said, it's only right that we start off with the debate: Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady. And before I let Mike respond, I just want to leave you with something. I'll give you the floor. Through their first 7 years as a starter, right? First 96 games. You see the graphics right here. I'll let you look at it.
Yeah.
They played 96 games each. Mahomes has more wins, higher completion percentage, more passing yards, more yards per game, more yards per attempt, more passing touchdowns, less interceptions, a higher quarterback rating, more rushing yards, more rushing touchdowns.
Oh, my God.
Any stats you can look at, Mahomes is in the lead. And that's why I believe that as long as he plays for long enough, he will be the GOAT. And through the first 7 years of their career, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback the NFL has ever seen.
So I want you to look something up, too.
Go ahead.
Look up how many Pro Bowlers Tom Brady played with. His
first 7 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about offensively or defensively?
Either or.
Okay. So what receiver did Patrick Mahomes have that's equal to Randy Moss? Also,
he never won with Randy Moss.
Okay.
So X Randy out.
Right.
And that wasn't the first 7 years.
No, yes, it was. That was 2007 when he went 16-0.
No.
Yeah, it was 2007.
It was 2008.
The Super Bowl was played in 2008.
Yeah,
But the season was 2007. That was the first 7 years of his career. Yeah.
Because who won that Super Bowl?
The Giants.
Oh, all right.
What does that have to do with Mahomes and Brady? I give it to you. You know, we talked about Eli. I love Eli, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
I'm just saying, man.
Okay, using that logic, right or wrong, when Tyreek Hill left, was the narrative not, oh, the Chiefs won't do anything because now they don't have receivers? They led the league in drops and still won the Super Bowl because it wasn't about the receivers. It was about 1-5 at quarterback.
They also had a great defense. They also had the best tight end in the game.
Oh, and the Patriots didn't?
They didn't have the best tight end in the game. Gronk was all right. He wasn't the best.
He wasn't the best tight end when he was playing.
No.
Who was?
It was a whole bunch of tight ends that was better than him.
Such as?
That was flat out better than him. Winslow from Cleveland. He was.
When Gronk was playing?
Matter of fact, put it like this. Any tight end that came out to you, and it was about 4 or 5 of them, was way better than Gronk.
You're just stuck in the. It's the same.
I'm listening. I'm not. Listen,
he's still on.
No,
the 90s.
Gronk is a great player, but he wasn't in the category with some of these dudes. Tony Gonzalez. Do you remember who the fuck Tony Gonzalez was?
Chiefs and Falcons.
So how the fuck was Gronk the best fucking tight end in the league?
When Gronk was in his prime, there was no tight end in the league at the time better than him. 100%.
No, come on, bro. Come on, 100%.
Man. Now, if you want to talk about prime, no, listen. If you want to talk about prime,
but you're talking about listen.
Yeah, first 7 years, Gronk wasn't in the league yet.
You talking about the era of tight ends when they really had
Gronk wasn't
great
in the league.
Tight ends.
That's not what I'm talking about. Again, first 7 years versus first 7 years, Gronk wasn't in the league yet. That's my point. That what we're looking at from Mahomes right now, no quarterback ever has been as successful this early in their career. None of them.
Because the game changed too.
To an extent, yes, but also it's one of those things where when you watch, like 3 Super Bowls is 3 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not 3 Super Bowls. Isn't 3 Super Bowls?
Hell no.
Why not?
Is not. That's just like saying 90,000 yards is 90,000 yards.
No, because that doesn't equate to winning. That doesn't equate to winning.
Let's be clear. Tom Brizzle, 90,000, right?
The longevity piece.
100%. Hold on. But 100%. This is not in. If Patrick Mahomes gets 90,000 passing yards,
it's gonna be a different 90,000 than Tom.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because it was 2 different eras.
100%.
So you can't compare the passing percentage and the touchdowns and all of that.
I hear you, and that's my point. Is that because of the different eras, I get it's a little bit inflated, if you will. Yet and still, Mahomes is a 2-time MVP, a 3-time Super Bowl MVP. If you actually go back and look, they both have 3 rings through 7 seasons, right? The difference is Tom Brady didn't win MVP every year because he wasn't as dominant. He wasn't always the best player on his team early in the career. Versus Mahomes, they don't win without him.
Bro, it was a system. The fuck? Tom Brady was great in a system.
Right, and Mahomes is the system.
He got a system too, man. Check down too.
Oh, my. Mahomes. So how come his first year as a starter, he won MVP? What does that have to do with his system?
Because he had all them fucking pieces.
Where was Alex Smith at?
But Tom Brady ain't have all them fucking pieces.
That's okay. Again, when Tyreek Hill left, they led the league in drops. Look it up. The Kansas City Chiefs receivers led the league in drops. And who won the Super Bowl?
I didn't listen. If you got Tyreek Hill on one side, just one side of the field,
sure.
that whole if he's on the right, that whole
Tyreek
left
is
side.
a weapon.
Okay, so
and when Tyreek left, they won again.
Oh, right, but listen, bro, you telling me Tyreek on one side, Travis Kelce on the other side. Who the fuck do you stop?
It was a hell of a combination.
Let me tell you this. How the fuck do Travis Kelce keep getting one-on-ones?
I agree. Travis is
1
different.
minute left on the clock.
Travis is different.
You know why? Because they got other fucking weapons. They can't double team.
How is it
him.
any different with Gronk, with Edelman and Walker later in his career?
Man, I'm too little. Come on. Listen, Edelman.
It's the same thing with
No.
Okay, then why was Gronk always open too?
No, Tyreek Hill is different. Bro.
No, 100%.
You can't put Edelman in them in the category with Tyreek Hill.
I'm not saying they're as effective as him, but I'm saying what you're talking about with the system and the weapons. Like Tom Brady benefited from that as well. They both had weapons, objectively speaking. I'm not acting like Mahomes didn't, but let's not act like Brady didn't play with Moss. Yes, he didn't win with him, but I'm talking about weapons-wise. You talk about Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, Gronk, Aaron Hernandez, all of them.
Bro, listen to what you're saying. Just listen to what you're saying.
They both had weapons.
You just named all of them fucking bums, right?
Bums? You're the same one talking about what?
They wasn't. Tom Brady he's the truth because of that.
No, see, now you're lying.
He didn't play with no Pro Bowlers.
Now you're lying because when we were in the shop on Monday, you said that the Patriots brought in players that were already that. Right or wrong? So now they're bums?
No. You, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No.
Because you talked about what Wes Welker did when he was in Miami.
But I said he didn't make Wes Welker.
Okay, so now how was he a bum? You said he was a bum.
Hold on. He's not on the caliber of the dudes that you're talking about.
It's just Tyreek. None of the other Chiefs receivers are like that.
Listen, Wes Welker is good in his slot.
Right. What Chiefs receiver outside of Tyreek Hill is like that?
They had a couple though.
Such as?
Sammy Watkins.
Okay, he's comparable to Julian Edelman.
You said to who?
Julian Edelman, the Super Bowl MVP.
Motherfucker, you crazy, man.
Sammy Watkins wasn't nothing crazy in Kansas City.
Bro, you hold on.
And Buffalo, sure. In Kansas City, no.
But listen. If you line up Edelman and you line up Watkins,
okay,
right? Watkins is gonna demand way more of the defense than Edelman will. Ain't nobody think about no Edelman. You might see.
Okay, you might think about him when he got a Super Bowl MVP.
Hold on. You might see a linebacker and a safety playing over under on Edelman. You will never dare do that shit to Watkins. Never.
Julian Edelman was more effective at what he did than Sammy Watkins was.
Because because they put him in a nice system.
Correct. Which Tom Brady benefited from is my point.
There ain't no Tom Brady benefit from the shit.
You just said he was a great system quarterback. 100%. But I'm just talking about in comparison to Mahomes, it's not the same. They both had great weapons at different points in their careers. And one of them is a 3-time Super Bowl MVP.
Bro, the nigga came in with a stacked team. That team was ready to go with Alex Smith. He was just a bum.
Okay, and so Tom Brady didn't walk into a great situation too?
Fuck no.
Oh my God, now we're lying.
Not like that, bro. No.
Again, I'm not arguing against Mahomes having Hill and Kelce, 100%. But I'm saying when Hill left, he still got it done.
Who Tom Brady had?
At what point? That's my point. He played 20 years.
When he walked in. Let's just say 2001.
It was more so the defense. It was more so the defense than it was the offense.
Okay, then. So put some respect on his name, son.
Right, and that's my point. He wasn't winning those Super Bowl MVPs like that versus Mahomes. He doesn't have defenses historically.
Because Tom Brady made people look better than what they were supposed to look like.
Oh, and Mahomes didn't do that when his receivers was dropping passes?
Listen, you got to give these motherfuckers MVPs the way they played for Tom Brady. You have to.
What?
You have to.
That doesn't make sense.
Because they wasn't supposed to be there.
Right. And if Brady was when you're looking at the game, that's the best player on the field, he would have won an MVP like Mahomes. Because again, when the Chiefs led the league in drops, when our defense wasn't what it used to be because all they had was Chris Jones, Tyrann Mathieu not there anymore, he's the MVP. He's the reason they got as far as they went.
Did you just hear who you just said?
Yes.
What was his name?
Tyrann Mathieu, Chris Jones?
Hold on. Tyrann Mathieu. Honey Badger.
Yeah.
That's who's on. That's who.
He had him.
He anchored that defense.
Right, and then he left, and Mahomes won without
Who
him.
the fuck Tom Brady ever had like the Honey Badger?
Asante Samuel. Oh my God, the McCourty twins. Oh my God, defensive player of the year, Stephon Gilmore. What are we talking about?
Bro, Gilmore came at the end. Gilmore,
right, that's my point. The sustained success that makes Tom Brady.
Bro,
Mahomes isn't there yet.
See, but hold on. You talking about him getting players when they're done. They're just a name.
So when he won a defensive player of the year, he was done. That's what you're telling me. Stephon Gilmore.
That was a good system for him.
That's my point. That for the longevity,
he wasn't no top 5 corner.
When he won Depoy, oh, see, now we're lying.
The
year that he won Depoy, he wasn't top 5. The year he won Depoy. That doesn't even make sense. Again, I'm not talking about career-wise. I'm talking about when they were playing with Tom in those moments. Yes, Tom, again, I'm not saying...
I don't think so.
I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT right now. I'm saying what he has done the first 7 years...
Samuels, he was different. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying the first 7 years of Mahomes' career. Obviously, Tom Brady won Super Bowls in his 20s, 30s, 40s. He's different. I'm saying that if Patrick Mahomes can play as long and keep up what he's already done, it's not really going to be a conversation.
It is going to be a conversation because to me, again, where I always stand with this fucking debate in these conversations, right? You comparing apples and oranges, man. You can't,
because one of them can run, one of them can make all the throws.
It ain't got shit to do with that.
Okay, so what's the apples and oranges? Go
ahead. The apples and oranges is the way the game is played. The caliber of players. Like, this day and age, this game, you can't even hit the quarterback.
You're not wrong. And Tom Brady benefited from that too, actually. Again, later in his career. But
Tom Brady had before they changed those rules, Tom Brady was a dynasty.
100%. Tom Brady's the GOAT right now. Tom Brady's the GOAT right now. All I'm saying is if Patrick Mahomes keeps this up.
Tom Brady's
he's the GOAT.
No, he had somebody in his era that I think is better than him.
Peyton Manning?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my argument against that, right? We're so big on rings and playoff success and winning, showing up when it matters. Then why is Jordan your GOAT?
Jordan is my GOAT because he's Jordan.
And Brady's Brady. That's the success, the legacy, the 7 rings of Brady.
No, that's not. See,
I'm talking about Brady and Manning. You're talking about what Peyton Manning did in the league with Tom Brady. One of them has 7 rings, and one of them has 2. This is the difference to me. Peyton Manning is arguably the greatest regular season quarterback ever. He won all those MVPs and all that. And objectively speaking, look at his stats. He plays worse in the playoffs, objectively speaking. That's the difference between him and Brady. Brady, in the biggest moments when he's down 28-3, you give him the ball, you're going to make a comeback. Peyton Manning, he doesn't do things like that in the playoffs. That's the difference. If he was just as good in a regular season as he was in the playoffs, I would hear that. But
the difference is when Tom Brady beat Peyton Manning a lot of them times, it was his defense making them stops.
That's what I just said about comparing him to Mahomes. That's
right,
my point.
But it wasn't Tom Brady outgunning Peyton Manning.
Again, that's my point when I'm saying Brady and Mahomes. Mahomes doesn't have those level defenses that Brady had yet, and still he is a 3-time Super Bowl.
He does.
MVP. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He has Chris Jones. Chris Jones is a hell of a player. He's a dog. The defense as a whole, we talked about the Asante Samuels, the McCourty twins, things like that. He doesn't have that.
Who don't?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes got some ballers, bro.
The team's not bad. I'm not saying they're bad.
Listen,
they are not what the New England Patriots were.
They
are not what the New England Patriots
New England Patriots had a whole bunch of old niggas. And listen, hold on. And Asante Samuel, he's phenomenal at what he does. Okay. He was not nowhere near the best corner. He's
no.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
That.
He's good at. He's like
right. And what player do the Chiefs have right now? I'll give you Chris Jones is the best player at their position. That's my point. Like they both, neither one.
Nah, son, hold on.
Okay, who else on that team? Go ahead.
Listen, I can't remember the corner's name.
Oh, he's so good that you forgot his name. He's that good that you don't even remember his name. Y'all hear that? He's so dominant and so good at what he does on the field, he doesn't even remember his name.
I don't give a fuck. I can't remember his name.
I'm pretty sure if he was that good, you would remember. You know Pat Surtain, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you know
that's
Sauce Gardner,
Patrick
don't you?
Surtain Jr. He's good. He's good. But son, that
he's so good you don't even remember his name.
They got rid of him. They just got rid of him too.
Oh.
And they didn't want to pay him the bread.
I wonder why they didn't want to pay him. Maybe because he's not the best corner in the league.
No, he was.
He's good.
He was. I can't remember his name though. Anyway.
Talking about bro that jammed Tyreek Hill in the playoff game? That who we talking about?
I don't know.
L'Jarius Sneed, maybe?
Sneed, facts.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but you don't know because he's not like that. That's he's good, but if he was that good, you would know his name.
Bro, I don't remember his name.
Because he's not number 1. That's Pat Surtain.
No, but
he not better than Pat Surtain? I mean, he better than Pat Surtain?
No, he's not. But is he top 5?
He's in the conversation.
So how the fuck you saying he ain't had no weapons on defense?
That's not what I said. You listen, run the camera back because you know how you get word for word. You said you acting like Asante Samuel was the best in the game. I said that's not true. He was good. L'Jarius Sneed is the same thing.
Name one time that Tom Brady had a top 5 corner. Name
Asante
one.
Samuel was top 5.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Name 5. When Asante Samuel was at his best, like the 2007 era. Name 5 better than him. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Wait, what era?
2007, when they had Moss and them, when they was playing your Giants in the Super Bowl, name 5 corners better than him. When they was playing against Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, 5 corners in that year. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Champ Bailey.
Got you.
What's her name from Carolina and Washington? Josh
Norman was not in the league yet. He was in the league with Odell. I'm talking about
what year he came in?
Like 13. 12, 13. Remember, he was battling with Odell. That was way later. Again, I'm talking about when Asante Samuel was in his prime, he was definitely top 5.
Nah, man.
Okay, so I'll wait. You talking about people from 2013, Josh Norman and them.
Champ Bailey.
I got you.
What's her name from Cleveland with the big ass ears? Something with an H. Harden, whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know you talking. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who you talking about.
Some with the big ass ears. He was nice though on Cleveland.
And then we could talk about maybe like Charles Woodson.
Nah, not Charles Woodson.
Okay, so I'm trying to help you. I'll be quiet.
Nah, Charles Woodson wasn't that nigga at that time. Damn, I'm trying to think.
It wasn't 5 better than him, bro. It's okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was. It was 5 better than him.
Not when he was at his best. No, it wasn't.
Asante Samuel was never nowhere near.
He was top 5, bro.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
It takes me back to what I just said about Sneed. These people that you're claiming are better than him, they're so good you don't even remember their name.
Is Sneed top 5?
Not in mine, nah.
Nigga, who the fuck is...
Pastor, you want me to answer the question? Because I asked you, he was stuck.
All right, give me 5 better than him.
All right, Pastor 10. Okay, Sauce Gardner.
Fuck no.
I'm just giving you my 5. You couldn't give me 5 names. We
can
disagree with the
Sauce
5.
Gardner's not 5, but go ahead.
In no order. Pastor 10.
Okay, that's you valid.
Okay. Sauce Gardner. We can disagree, but Sauce Gardner.
Definitely not. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll take a healthy Jair over him. But if you want to take health out of it, Jair Alexander. But if you want to take health out of it, that's fine.
Come on, bro.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm waiting. And this is current, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you asking me to look back fucking
for sure.
17 years. But go ahead.
Okay. J.C. Horn out of Carolina, 100%. He got that check for a reason.
Fuck out of here, man. He's not better than Sneed. But go ahead. He ain't even playing no meaningful.
Sneed might be.
Bro, he's not even playing no meaningful games.
Sneed might be top 5. You're right. Sneed might be top 5.
Let's say he show up in big games, meaningful 100%. Games.
I'm gonna be honest. He might be top 5, but again, Asante
He wasn't.
is too.
No, man.
Yes, he was.
See, I'm stuck in between times, man. Hold on, let me, motherfucker, man.
This is a whole different debate. The point is,
you asked me to go 17 years back, though, bro.
I'm gonna just leave it at this. He had the Asante Samuels of the world and McCourty twins of the world. He had help. Mahomes had help.
I'm saying McCourty twins. They was all right, bro.
He had people that made
niggas
plays.
Was like Rondé Barber. He was all right, nigga.
He had people that made plays. And they won as a team. And Mahomes had people that made plays and they won as a team.
No.
The difference is Mahomes is a 3-time Super Bowl. I guarantee you this. The Chiefs will never win a Super Bowl that Patrick Mahomes doesn't win MVP. Promise you.
That's just, yo, listen. See, this is the difference, right? And this is why you always ask what's the difference and this, and all of that stuff. The difference is now, right? The league is based off of money. The league is based off of trying to build up players. And that's all of these fucking leagues. Tom Brady wasn't built up to be anything.
He won a 155th.
That motherfucker, he had to work his way 100%. From the mud.
Exactly. And
Patrick Mahomes was groomed.
Listen, this is the difference with that same angle. Him working his way up, I'm with you working his way out the mud. Because when he got into the league, he wasn't that. He was a backup. Mahomes, first year as a starter, won MVP, right or wrong.
Okay.
So that's my point. He was already that. Brady had to come into that. Mahomes, first year, 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Bro, but you talking about his first year where you can't even hit nobody. You can't grab nobody.
You know who was in the league that year too?
Who?
Tom Brady.
Okay, but you at the end of his career.
Yeah, he was still winning Super Bowl. They're both good. That's my point.
Listen, by the time they went to European football, start playing bullshit football. How many was Tom Brady?
He won 2 rings. He won 2 rings during Patrick Mahomes' career.
I'm talking about before that. How many rings he won? He had
5.
4. He was at a dynasty before that motherfucker even thought about it.
7, yeah.
Before he even thought about anything.
Okay.
That's in a rough and tough era.
100%.
So that's just like you comparing these receivers to these old receivers.
It's different brands of football,
do that.
for sure.
So that's why I said you comparing.
If Brady was that his whole career. Again, Brady had more passing yards than
Brady have 120,000 yards right now.
If he was that his whole career, I agree.
Okay, so we ain't talking about shit. You can't put Patrick Mahomes in there with him.
So you can't. Think, again, Brady wasn't who he was later in his career, early in his career. Mahomes has been that since he came in.
90,000 yards. 89, because this motherfucker.
He's the GOAT.
He's analytical,
I'm not
right?
Against that.
This motherfucker's very, let me say it correctly, 89,000.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. All I'm saying is Mahomes coming.
How the fuck is he coming? It's two different eras.
Because he's number one at all this. We just looked at it. So think about it like this. If Mahomes keeps this up, again, the difference with Brady is he has the 89,000.
Those are pussy numbers, though. Those numbers are pussy. Those numbers are...
Question. If Patrick Mahomes plays, we don't even have to say the same amount of years as Brady. Let's say he goes to 40, right? And he's number one in all those things still. He has 7 Super Bowl rings, 7 Super Bowl MVPs. He's still not the GOAT. That just means you're being stubborn.
No, it's not being stubborn. It is what it is, though. Like you can't.
If he does all of those things, if he stays on that same trajectory, how is it not him? Based off of what?
Because it's different eras, man.
He's the best in this era.
Listen, no. Yeah, but don't compare. This era could never be better than that era. I don't care if he win 12 championships.
That's being stubborn. That's my point.
How is that being stubborn, bro?
Because you acting like nobody else got better too. Like he's not playing against Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Joe Burrow.
Listen. The talent did get better, right? But it's hard to gauge talent because you ain't got to gauge grit no more.
That's not entirely true.
It is true.
Because there's people like Aaron Donald and like Chris Jones and people that make differences.
Bro, you think you could compare Aaron Donald to fucking Warren Sapp?
Comparable, yeah.
Get the fuck hell no,
I'm not going to say he's necessarily better, but you could definitely compare him.
Bro, listen, I understand like you say all the speed, all of this agility.
Yeah, that's different. That's a different type of football. But
all of this stuff. Listen.
Different, but it's
that is great. You could compare the greatest linebacker right now in this game, which would be who?
Right now,
today.
If we're including outside linebackers and TJ Watt, if you're talking about in coverage and like the Luke Kuechly's of the world, those are two different types of linebackers.
So
I'm saying, what are you asking?
See, this is the shit that I'm talking about.
What
now.
are you asking?
In this era right now, there aren't even any linebackers.
That's why I said it depends on what you're asking.
This motherfucker outside linebacker is an edge rusher.
So you're talking about the middle of the field having it on lock. Who jumps out at me? Fred Warner. Yeah.
All right. So Fred Warner will get his fucking head knocked off fucking with Ray Lewis.
I mean, Ray Lewis is like in any era, yeah, but that doesn't take away from who Fred Warner is.
But this is. I'm just saying that the eras are different.
I'm not arguing against that.
You got players that had to make their chops, man. Okay. Like Chad Ochocinco at one point was probably one of the baddest men on the planet.
Footwork crazy. Chad Ochocinco,
right?
Like that, for
and
sure.
No matter what, he had to go across that middle. Where you had
Brian
Dawkins, you had John Lynch, you had Sean Taylor, you had Ray Lewis. Bro, these wide receivers just go through the middle now and don't worry about hits.
Yeah, and it's going to be a flag for sure. It's different.
Okay, so this is why I said it's a different game. Look, hold on. Now watch this. If you're not worried about a hit and you could go through that middle easily, it makes it easier for a motherfucker like Patrick Mahomes to throw you the ball.
Okay, so this is my point. I'm not arguing against that at all. That applies to everyone, and the one that is the most successful is who?
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, if he keeps that up.
Listen, if he keeps that up, cool. He will be the greatest of this time.
It depends
Don't put him in no category with Peyton Manning. Don't put him in no category. No, it's not. Don't put him in a category with Tom Brady. See, you could put Tom Brady in a category with Terry Bradshaw. You could put Peyton Manning 100%. In a category with Brett Favre.
Keeps these things up.
You cannot put them in a listen because the game changed.
Yes, and what you are saying is a different type of game, and with that, Mahomes' numbers are better because he moves in.
Look, you go back to numbers.
Okay,
again.
You want to talk about winning, you want to talk about numbers.
I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying numbers. I'm saying the game changed.
Right, and in the changed game, he's playing against other people in the same era.
It's just like boxing. You can't compare champions that fought 18 rounds to champions that fought 12 rounds.
Okay.
You can't compare the two.
The football didn't change that drastically.
Yes, the fuck it did.
You know they played against each other. Like, that's the thing. You're acting like Brady and Mahomes are like 4 decades apart. They played against each other.
But the defense didn't play against each other.
What?
The hitting aspect.
Okay, and what I'm saying
if you put Patrick Mahomes against the 2001 Baltimore Ravens defense, if you put him up against the 2004 Pittsburgh Steelers defense, if you put him up against the 2007 Carolina Panther defense, it will be a whole different fucking ball game, bro. It will be a whole different ball game.
I'm not saying those defenses weren't legit. That's not what
I'm not saying. I'm saying they will hit that motherfucker and knock the snot out of him. See, look. This is hold on. This is the thing that I'm saying now, right? As a quarterback, you don't even have to worry about getting hit that hard. So it's not even turning on your clock. Bro, that's why I hate watching football sometimes. When you see
let up a little bit
a defensive player come and try to throw shoulder, and then you'll see Patrick Mahomes scramble out of there. He'll run out of there and throw a pass. They be like, why didn't he tackle him? Because he ain't want a 15-yard fucking penalty.
I get it.
So plays like that. See, now, if that was Tom Brady, bro, go back and watch the Giants, what they did to Tom Brady in 07.
I'm with you.
Then if you watch, fuck Tom Brady. If you, no, watch this. If you watch, this was the hardest hitting game that I ever, you go watch the 49ers against the Giants for the NFC Championship. Okay. Bro, motherfuckers didn't even want to go across the middle.
I understand.
They was letting the ball just go because niggas was getting their heads knocked off. You are not seeing that anymore. 100%. So now you adding 100 more yards to that one little punk ass receiver because he thinks he's nice because you can't hit him, and you know these little motherfuckers is agile. You can't get. You got a 6 foot.
You have like Tyreek Hill type.
You got a 6'5" linebacker. Leonard Floyd, right? He got Tyreek Hill lined up, perfect hit. Tyreek Hill is mad low. Now the 6'5" got to come down with his shoulder and try to hit him that way. Come on, bro. Come on. If this was back in the day, he would have hit him helmet to helmet and knocked him the fuck out. It would have been over.
Okay.
He would have been out the game.
I'm genuinely not arguing against any of those things. For me, it's just a matter of the fact that what Patrick Mahomes does as a quarterback is unparalleled, historically speaking. We can agree to disagree. You can disagree with that if you want to. Numbers don't
listen,
lie.
man.
People do.
This is what we're gonna do today, right? We're gonna come to the conclusion that we cannot come to a conclusion with this era, right? Because
he's a stubborn old head.
No. I'm not jacking these errors, right? So I'm sticking. Bro. Ain't no pause. I said an era. I ain't say somebody. If I said I ain't jacking,
all right, we just leave it.
Whatever. Yeah, Granny, this motherfucker's bugging, Granny. But all right. Yeah, you started it, bro. Tell Granny you started it. All right.
I ain't say jacking.
Anyway, I'm going to stick to my guns with Tom Brizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Patty Mahomes.
And he going to stick to Patty Mahomes.
That's okay.
But what we going to do is hit the button, and then we going to get into this next topic. Yeah, Miles. What we getting into?
So we're going to talk about, first and foremost, the holdouts. So we got Micah Parsons, Trey Henderson, Terry McLaurin. We're going to start with Micah Parsons. Do you think he has played his last game as a Dallas Cowboy?
I love it. I'm a Giants fan. I fucking love it. I love Jerry Jones. He always fucks up. I love Jerry Jones. I swear to God.
I don't know.
Pause that. Pause. All right. I love Jerry Jones though. Fuck that. But I don't think he played his last game. But
so
I think
it worked out.
He got his rights, man. Like
so franchise tag.
He got 1 year left on his deal. Then he got 2 or 3 more years they could franchise tag him. So it's like, bro, you ain't really got a leg to stand on. If the old white man tell you to come play, you gonna play. You ain't got that much money, motherfucker, where you can sit there and get tagged for all of them shits. But I think he's gonna stay there because I don't think they're crazy enough to trade him. I don't know what you're getting back for that.
He's not just gonna be worth it.
That's why I don't understand. Like, what's the purpose of this shit? Why you just don't pay the motherfucker? They act like they got other options. It ain't no other option, bro. That's fucking Michael Parsons.
What I don't like about the NFL versus the NBA, like the hesitancy to like lean into people like Michael Parsons, like give him his. I don't know where it comes from.
The players got to just stand their ground and be like,
that's what he's trying to do. He's requested a trade.
because he's gonna fall victim and he's gonna take the money and then the old white man is gonna do that shit to somebody else next year.
Yeah,
but if he sit and he stick to his guns and be like, fuck you, trade me. You know,
I mean, he requested it. We got to see. That's the question. Do you think he actually gonna leave or?
Nah, I don't think so. I think when they throw the money at him, he gonna take the money, which I would too. But
You talking about him like you went to this age?
No, because I don't have the money that he got. I didn't have that rookie deal. Now, if I was sitting on 20, 22 million or something like that, then I'll be like, you know what? I'll make an example. I'll be the martyr. You know what I'm saying? I'll light this motherfucker on fire. I don't got 22 million, so nigga, his signing bonus gonna be like 22 million. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. Okay. Shit.
So next, that's the first one, the biggest one.
What you think about Michael Parsons?
I think he's gonna end up back in Dallas as well. I think this is a little bit of a bluff because when you look at what he said early in 2025 and late in 2024, oh, me and Jerry are buddies. I'm Jerry's friend.
He wanted to be a Cowboy for life.
Yeah, so I think that now all of a sudden, because he's not getting his money, he's trying to like force his hand because, like you said, he's already been vocal about wanting to be a Cowboy for life. So I think once he hears a number that he's okay with, he'll end up being a Cowboy.
That's what I think he fucked up at because Jerry.
He shouldn't have said all that. He shouldn't have
Jerry
said all that.
playing on that shit.
Yep, 100%. I would do it too if I was Jerry, objectively speaking. He shouldn't have said all that. Like, I'm gonna be a Cowboy for life, and he even spoke about taking less money so the team could be set up better. Like he said that those came out of his mouth, like in the past. But now that we hear, he shouldn't have said that stuff. I ain't never.
Yo, listen. If me and I'll do what Jalen Brunson did. If I'm the best player, I'll say for this, this. But Dak Prescott already took the money.
Exactly.
So fuck that. I'm taking my money too.
Exactly. So
if Dak Prescott would have took a hit, I'll take a hit.
Exactly. You follow suit.
Then CeeDee Lamb take a hit.
But Dak and CD both already got paid. They both already got paid.
Fuck that.
So yeah, he set himself up for failure. Yeah. So yeah, I like the fact that he requested the trade, but I think it's a bluff because he wants to be a Cowboy at the end of the day. They just got to give him the right number. It's the same thing with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett said he was on there throwing 40 M's a year, and now all of a sudden he's a Brown again.
But he ain't want to leave.
He said he did, which could have been capped. But that's my point. That Michael Parsons said he wants to leave too. But if they're throwing the right number, that's what I'm saying. He hear the right number, he'll stay.
Myles Garrett's stupid. I ain't leaving. But no, he not. Let me take that back.
160 for 4 years, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I think he bought stake in the Cavaliers or some shit like that.
He's straight for life.
No, didn't he buy a piece of the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I'm not sure. I
think he did.
But I wouldn't be surprised if I made $40 million a year. I'd buy something too.
Yeah, so he got roots there. He's staying in Cleveland.
He good.
He could buy half of Cleveland. Cleveland fucked up.
Yeah, 160 and they don't have a quarterback because they're not going to play Shador. Unfortunately,
man, they ain't gonna have no other choice but to play Shador. We're gonna talk about his bum ass later.
Okay. So I'm at anywho.
Whatever.
Trey Hendrickson led the league in sacks last year for the Bengals. That's your team. As far as thinking they're gonna have a good year, they're not paying him either. What do you think's gonna happen with Trey Hendrickson?
Yo, they fucked up. They fucking my predictions up, man.
We'll get to those later too.
Because they defense already suspect, bro.
Yeah, and they're not playing their best defense.
And this motherfucker in the last 3 years, what he leading the league in sacks and shit, like, bro, I don't understand. TJ Watt is not producing like him, and he got way more money than him. Like, I don't know what the fuck they thinking. Cincinnati is fucked up, bro. They always fuck up.
Yeah, they're a poorly run organization that got talent. Like they hit on getting Burrow and Chase and Higgins and Hendrickson, but like the organization is poorly run because there's no reason that Trey Hendrickson shouldn't have that extension already.
No, I see why though.
Why?
Because they gotta pay that offense, bro. It's just listen.
Okay, so would you have paid T. Higgins what they did? I'm just asking, like, yes or no. Not that it's
fuck
right answer.
Yeah.
Okay, but so that's the thing. Now on the other end, what money do you have to give to your defense? Not just Trey Hendrickson, your defense as a whole.
I'm gonna point out a team to you, the Colts. That's exactly what the Colts did. The when they had Peyton Manning.
And how many rings did they get?
2.
Peyton got his second.
Oh yeah, with Denver.
That's my point. How much success can you really have when you're paying one side of the ball?
Tom Brizzle, my man, but that motherfucking deflate gate shit, man.
No, for sure. Okay, but that's another thing. Taking that out of it, Brady more so. He used to take pay cuts because you can help build the defense. But the Bengals, they're paying Burrow, they're paying Chase, they're paying Higgins. You only have so much money to go around.
But that's what greatness is. Tom Brady wasn't worried about the money because he knew he was going to get the money and endorsements with being great.
Right, and that's my point. The Bengals aren't doing that. That's what I'm saying.
No, is every player don't believe in themselves like that.
True.
That's why LeBron ain't go to the Knicks. Listen,
in my personal opinion, all jokes aside, I don't think he thought he would have been as successful in New York because he left Cleveland to win.
But it doesn't matter as successful. They had Burger King had 300.
Yeah. No, they would have gave him a city basically. Yeah, for sure.
Bro, he would have been active back then, 2010 billionaire type shit.
Okay, but how much winning would he have gotten it goes back to what you're saying on the back end, like the winning, because he went to Miami, got 2 in
but
Cleveland.
But the winning is in you. See, that's
I'm not trying to. This gives you benefit. I think he needed D-Wade.
I know we going off topic, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen this shit. I just seen an interview John Stockton gave.
Okay.
And he was breaking down the difference. I never heard nobody break this shit down like this before.
Okay.
He was breaking down the difference of LeBron and Michael Jordan. He said,
I have one for you too, but go ahead.
He said the difference is Michael Jordan climbed the mountain the way he was supposed to. LeBron got in a helicopter and got to the top of the mountain because he just jumped from whatever team. Instead of going to get better in the gym,
I don't think that's fair, but go ahead.
No, it is fair.
Go ahead.
Because you look at all the holes that he had in his game, and instead of going to get better and being a closer and being a killer, he always had to go and play with the killer. And not for nothing, I used to be a LeBron fan. In 2010, that's when because I'm not with the dick riding. And that's when I was like, nah, I can't do it. Because, bro, and the bad thing about that shit is like when you watch basketball now, like you go to AAU games or you watch little kids play and
different
you see,
brand. But that's more so Steph.
But it's not Steph. Steph is not with the flopping. It's LeBron, bro.
Oh, I'm thinking we talking about the
when he got kids, I don't want to play with him. I want to play with him. They want to play with the best teams.
I got you.
All that. My daughter cried, bro, because her team sucked. They lost every game one year. I didn't give a fuck. You're staying on that team. That's how you get better
for sure. I'm with you.
You're staying.
Okay, so this is my thing. I'm not arguing against like Jordan's path. I'm just saying as LeBron, right? So when Jordan was in the league early, we talked about this, like the days where he was dropping 60 on the Celtics, it wasn't necessarily winning. I'm not saying that's his fault at all, but I'm saying during that time, the Bulls were able to get a Scottie Pippen around him and get a little bit of help to him. LeBron didn't get that in Cleveland, so he went and got it himself. You can say that's wrong, but that's genuinely what happened. I'm sure that if LeBron James would have had a Scottie Pippen level talent come to Cleveland the first time, he would have never left. So he went to Miami instead, which, again, I hear you.
Wait, you said that. You said what?
Okay, look, Michael Jordan, early in his career, was carrying Chicago by himself. Like, as a rookie, right. They add Scottie Pippen. Him and Scottie are the duo, right? 6 championships, all that type of stuff. What I'm saying is when LeBron was in Cleveland the first time, similar to when Chicago was just had Michael Jordan, the two of them each were carrying those franchises, objectively speaking. The Bulls got MJ, Scottie Pippen. The Cavs never got anybody for LeBron, so he went.
Bro, that's horrible. That's not right. That ain't true.
Who did they get him that was Scottie Pippen?
Bro, they had somebody that had better numbers than Scottie Pippen on their team.
That's not what I asked. Who was a Scottie Pippen level impact player?
But what made Scottie Pippen Scottie Pippen?
He was a complete player.
No, because Scottie Pippen played his role.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. MJ was the scorer, and Scottie was the complete, like...
Okay.
Right, and I'm saying, who was that for LeBron in Cleveland? He went to Miami to get him a D-Wade. Okay, so who wasn't in Cleveland? I'm asking you.
See, the difference...
I'm asking who wasn't in Cleveland.
No, it's not who was it. It's what is the difference. The difference is Michael Jordan was the closer. He needed... Listen.
So LeBron was in Cleveland the first time, too.
Hold on. He was not a closer.
Oh, he was.
Again, folks.
So he's not a closer, but he has the most playoff buzzer beaters ever, but he's not a closer.
Bro, but you're saying buzzer beaters because they was down all the time, right? What I'm saying is this. Now, for them to get to the finals, right? That big shot that was hit, for them to get there, right? It wasn't hit by LeBron. He didn't even want the ball. It was hit by Damon Jones.
Okay. So I'll give you this.
It was hit by Damon Jones.
I'll give you this.
So hold on.
Go ahead.
So when you say that he don't have nobody or he didn't have anybody,
so we're comparing Damon Jones to Scottie Pippen. That's what we're doing.
No, we're comparing Mo Williams to Scottie Pippen. Now look. Now look at this. If Mo Williams played with Michael Jordan, if Mo Williams played with Kobe Bryant, they would have got that chip. See, you know what the difference is? Kobe will go out and do what he had to do. Just like Michael.
Right, and
hold on. Just like Michael Jordan. Even with Scottie being there, he still won Defensive Players of the Year.
100%.
And that was Scottie's job.
Right.
But you can't say that with LeBron. When LeBron, he needs players to finish out games. That's not his game.
That's not true.
Bro, big games that count. Yo, you talking about...
him dropping a triple-double in the Game 7 of the NBA Finals?
Bro, this is what I'm saying. These motherfuckers always go to stats.
Because you just think it's about points. It's about basketball.
No, listen. Bro, at the end... What I think it is at the end of a game, the last 4 minutes of the game. I don't give a fuck what stats you got. Hold on. I don't care what triple-double you got. I don't care how many rebounds you got. I don't care about none of that shit. When you watching the finals and you hear Marv Alberts and you hearing these guys, this is where stars are born.
Yeah, and in the playoffs, LeBron has the most.
You're saying playoffs.
Because you're talking about the big moments.
I'm saying at the big moment. I'm saying at the end of games.
Yeah, he has the most buzzer beaters. That's the end of the game.
You talking about round one?
I'm talking about the playoffs.
I'm not. Listen.
Jordan, how many? Okay, you talking about that? How many finals buzzer beaters does Jordan have? Answer the question.
That's the crazy thing. I would never care, and I would never know. That's just look. See, this is the difference with y'all era. We going mad far off the topic, but look at this, right? Y'all always go to with LeBron. Y'all always go to his stats. Y'all
because it's a representation of what he's doing on the court. It's not.
Listen,
it's not a representation.
It's not because listen. Before LeBron James, nobody ever cared about how many fucking assists Kobe had. Nobody.
If he was top 4 all time in assists, we would talk about it.
Hold on.
If he was top 4, we would talk about it.
Nobody ever said, yo, Gary Payton had 30 and 15 tonight. Nobody ever said that. Nobody said Robert Horry had 7, 10, and 6.
Yeah, because it's not 27, 7, and 7.
No, because
if they had 27, 7, and 7, we would talk about it.
You want me to tell you why? You never cared about how many Robert Horry stats? It's because Big Shot Bob always showed up in those moments. Big Shot Bob
for a reason. For sure.
So you wasn't thinking about his stats. You was thinking about that last shot in that performance.
So LeBron doesn't have those moments?
Bro, yes or no? in this era, no.
That doesn't make sense. He has the most playoff buzzer beaters ever.
Bro, Dwayne Wade.
How does he not have moments?
See, you keep going to stats. Dwayne Wade.
That's a moment. Hitting a buzzer beater isn't a moment.
Dwayne Wade, Miami against Dallas. I don't even know how many points.
Talking about 06?
I'm talking about 06 I'm talking about 06.
Yeah, he was a fucking dog.
Bro, I don't even remember his stats. I remember that was the best game and the best performance that I ever seen since Michael Jordan.
Right.
Kobe Bryant, 2002. I don't remember.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Okay, and this is my thing.
I don't.
I'm not arguing against that at all. But what I'm saying is you don't remember the stats. What I'm saying is I know that D-Wade averaged 35 in those finals. My point is you're talking about, man, when I watched him, it was great. The stats are representation. That is my point. He averaged 35 those finals. That's crazy.
But listen, I hear that and I understand that. But y'all era do that with LeBron to make up for what he do not do. Look,
he does everything.
Listen. Look, that's just like
so what doesn't he do?
You'll be like, this what he don't do. LeBron James went to 10 finals. Like, bro, who gives a fuck how many finals he went to?
Okay, so let me say this in response to I lost this in my mind. You talking about what John Stockton said. Wilt Chamberlain said this to Michael Jordan in the 90s. He said, essentially, you should be blessed. You should feel great because the NBA is pushing you to be who you are. Let me tell you what I mean by that. When he had his first three-peat, they built the statue outside the United Center, the greatest
as they should
ever live, after 3 rings, right?
Yeah.
He's saying that nobody else in NBA history got pushed like that. This is what he said. You know, they changed the rules about Wilt shooting his free throws and Kareem with the hook shots. He said they changed the game to make it harder for us to win. They changed the game for you to be more successful. And Michael Jordan didn't have a comeback.
How he didn't?
He didn't have a comeback.
Okay, so you telling me Wilt Chamberlain and them, they played a different game. Now, Michael Jordan so you saying 94. So for 9 years at that point, was getting the shit beat out of him.
And they changed that's my point.
Hold on. No, they changed certain aspects of hand checking, right?
Again, Wilt said, I'm just telling you the quote. They changed the game to make it harder for us to be more successful. They changed it for you to be more successful. Taking hand checking out of the game, made it less physical. Jordan dominated.
Do you know?
I'm not saying Jordan wasn't great. But
let me ask you a question. Do you know what fucking hand checking was?
Yes.
What's hand checking?
Put your hand, I'm not going to call a foul.
No, not put your hand on me.
I get it.
Not this.
I get what hand checking is.
They changed. See, this is what you think it is.
I know you can put your hand on their hip and I know what hand checking is.
It's not push. Somebody could put their hand on you just like this. And when you go to pass, they pushing you all the way out.
You just said it's not push. Then you said they're pushing you out over there.
No, that's not pushing.
You just said it's pushing.
No.
You didn't say it was pushing.
Look. This is a push. Now,
that's a push too.
No,
you just said it's pushing.
No, this is what Joe Dumars used to do, bro. It's not pushing. It's a guide almost. If I keep my arm straight like this, he could push him right.
He could what him?
Defender.
He could what him?
He could Not push him. No, not push him physically. We're talking about defense here, right?
Duh.
No. What do your coach tell you to do? Your coach if your coach he tells you push a defender baseline where you got help. That don't mean you physically pushing him.
Right, but you can't hand check anymore.
What do you mean?
You can't hand check like then. You just said they took out the hand check.
It wasn't really. They say hand checking. That shit was guiding, bro.
Right, and you can't do that anymore.
But okay,
that's literally I don't know what you're arguing. You can't do that anymore. That's what Wilt Chamberlain said. They changed the game to help you be more successful. Bro, Michael Jordan didn't have a comeback because it's true. I'm not taking away from how good he was,
bro. But he was winning regardless of that.
And they're helping him become more. They're pushing this agenda. You know what? We can't hand check anymore. You got 3 rings. You're already out of. Kareem had 6 already. Will had 11. I mean, Bill Russell had 11. Yet and still, we're building this statue, greatest to ever do it. You can't hand check anymore.
But at that point with his 3 rings, like what people were doing, like niggas was dying for Jordans at that time.
No. I'm not.
Will can't say nothing about that.
I'm not taking away from how good Jordan was. I'm just saying that early in his career, they're already pushing it. Again, what he did,
because
the 6 and the 90s,
what Jordan did was change. Listen,
they changed. So they take out hand checking. Yes or no?
Hold on. Yes, they did. Look, let me ask you a question. What great players did Wilt Chamberlain have to get past to win his championship? Bill Russell.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. Who Jordan had to get through to get his?
Magic, Bird, Isaiah, Kareem, Clyde, Charles Barkley.
That's a lot of people.
Okay.
It's more though. You forgetting more.
No, but okay, this is the thing though.
Sabonis.
Okay, but let me respond to this. You're talking about
Porter,
this more people. You know, it was like
Dominique Wilkins.
It was 12. It was 12 teams when Wilt played versus 28 with MJ. Obviously, it's going to be more people.
No.
Yes,
but I'm saying out of the 50 greats, the first 50, Jordan probably went up against 20 of them.
Yeah. The 80s and 90s is when the league took off to another level. 100%.
Oh, okay. So you can't say they're making it easier. He climbed his way through all of that shit.
You're just choosing not to listen to what I'm saying.
No, I hear exactly what you're saying.
So that takes away, again, I'm not taking away from what Jordan did. It's just a fact.
No, I just don't like that he said that.
Truth hurts sometimes.
No, it doesn't, because Jordan physically climbed his way out of it. Nobody, bro, listen, he beat a team that had 5 Hall of Famers on it.
Jordan was very good.
No, I'm just saying he had to climb out of that type of deficit. Well, he never beat Boston. But I'm talking about he had to go
through that. I'm not taking that away.
He had to go against them.
Jordan earned it. Those
Detroit.
6 rings. Yes, Jordan earned it. 100%.
How many Hall of Famers Detroit got on it?
Rodman. Okay, but to be fair, he didn't beat them. He didn't beat them early in his career.
He beat them for a chip. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah. But I'm saying, again, the same thing. Like, he had to get Pippen and stuff. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, stop acting like Pippen. Pippen ain't do shit, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yo, I got to ask you this question, too, with LeBron, right? Yo, you know LeBron could have still went down as one of the greatest players to ever play.
He is one of the greatest.
LeBron would have been way bigger than what he is right now if he didn't do that bitch shit that he did in 2010.
Going to Miami?
Yep.
So I'll ask you this question, right? So you're in Cleveland for those first 7 years, right?
I'm staying.
Okay, and all I'm saying is, I hear you, and that's respectable. But I don't know how much you win. Because again, those first 7 years, objectively speaking.
You don't know how much. You know why you don't know how much you win?
Why?
Because name one thing like LeBron developed.
His shooting, his passing.
Bro, he see, this is what I'm saying.
You just asked me a question, I answered it.
That's not that, bro. He didn't develop.
So he's not a better shooter right now than he was when he came into the league?
He's a better set shooter.
He's a better shooter.
Set shooter. Set shooter.
He shoots step backs, all those different types of things. You can look at the film. I can show you videos.
He's a better
shooter.
He's a better step shooter.
That as well, but he's a better shooter. But either way, that answers your question. He developed that. He developed it. So what's your point?
But I'm saying, like, you see certain players, like when they really want to win, they develop their game and they get better. Like
LeBron did that.
No, 100%. He really didn't. That's why he had to go get another player. But like when you look at Kobe developed he
developed the hell out of his game. But until Pau Gasol came to LA, he wasn't winning. You know, Kobe's my guy. Between Shaq and Pau, Kobe didn't really have playoff success.
That was only like 2 years.
Yeah, he didn't have success until Pau came.
That's because he had a shitty team.
And LeBron didn't?
No.
Okay, so question. If LeBron didn't have a shitty team, then how come they won 66 games the year he was there and next year 20?
What do you mean? It was other players that left too. It wasn't just LeBron.
LeBron was every team that LeBron leaves, has at least
So
20.
hold on. So you think the team that Kobe had was better than the team LeBron had?
Like when it was
Who's better, Mo Williams or Smush Parker?
Mo. But that's my point. Neither one of them had help. I'm not saying that Kobe should have been winning either. Or it's unrealistic.
Mo Williams was damn near averaging 20 points a game. He was averaging like 18, 17 points a game.
Because LeBron makes them better.
Mo Williams was a monster before that.
And how come he never made an All-Star team except when he was playing with LeBron James?
Because he was on shitty teams. He was on Milwaukee Bucks or some shit like that.
You know what made Cleveland not a shitty team? LeBron James.
The NBA wanted him to be that.
I'm not arguing against that.
And they
want right the same way they wanted Jordan to be. That's
but they were tanking though before that. Cleveland had a good team.
When?
Before LeBron got there, they had a good team.
They had a decent team.
No, they had a good team.
Decent.
But they were tanking. They
wanted LeBron.
They were tanking on.
They wanted LeBron.
You had Ilgauskas. You had all-stars at a lot of positions.
They became all-stars once LeBron got there.
No, Carlos Boozer, he was good right out of Duke.
He wasn't an all-star.
But I mean,
you just said they had all-star. You said that, not me.
I mean that those players
turned
out to be all-stars. Ricky Davis was good too.
With LeBron.
Ricky Davis was better than LeBron at that time.
Oh my God.
Ricky Davis was, bro. I'm just saying. When LeBron first came in the league, Ricky Davis.
Ricky Davis was the best player on the Cleveland team the year before LeBron got there. I'll give you that.
The year that they got there too. Didn't they have DeJuan Wagner that year too?
Yeah, he played with DJ Wagner's dad, yeah.
Yeah. DJ Wagner. This fucking dude. Who the fuck is... Now you talking about his son. I'm talking about DeJuan. I'm talking about...
he played with his dad, yes.
Yeah, 100 points a game. He played with his dad. Don't say DJ, no.
100 points a game.
Yeah, he scored 100 in the game. Anyway, man, Trey Hendricks, man. Let's finish this up, man. Trey Hendricks.
I'm so frustrated dealing with you, bro. Okay, so yeah, just simply, we talked about the Bengals don't have their priorities straight, basically.
Nah, they fucked up.
So do you think he's going to be a Bengal next year, or?
He don't got no other choice.
Okay, so the last one.
They're not trading.
In the same breath, we have Terry McLaurin.
I love it. All these NFC teams.
So same thing. Do you think he's played his last game as a Commander?
Him, no. He's going to have to play. Just shut up and dribble shit, man. That's what it is. It's shut up and dribble, man. Y'all niggas, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all was too nice.
Oh, man.
Y'all did some bullshit, and it is what it is.
So all three of them, you think it's just a bluff to get money from the team they wanted from?
It is. What I think they should do is wait it out, play this year out, play the end of their contract out, and run that shit up on them.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would
charge
like
a prove it deal, basically. Like this year's a prove it year, and then get the money.
It don't matter. You're fucked anyway.
Yeah.
You're fucked anyway.
Yeah.
And man, fuck all that, man. The NFC East. This is what I'm talking about. Let me hear your top 5
NFC quarterbacks.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. So,
who's number 1?
Matthew Stafford.
All right, I was gonna say trash. I thought you was gonna go somewhere else. Stafford, number 1. Yeah, all right.
Okay, this is my 5. Stafford. More so than the order, I'm gonna give you the 5 names. Stafford, Hurts,
trash.
Jaden Daniels,
trash.
Jordan Love, and Baker Mayfield. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Yeah.
You saying that because you got that stupid ass jersey on?
No, I'm saying because his first 2 years as a starter, the Packers went to the playoffs and had success.
No,
they didn't.
No, those are horrible though.
Okay, so what's your 5?
Stats wise,
just who you think is the best 5 quarterbacks in the NFC. Those are who I believe is the best 5. Whatever you want to order. Stafford, Daniels, Hurts,
I'm gonna say
Baker, Love.
I'll say Stafford. I'll say Baker Mayfield 2. See, this is where it get tricky for me, man.
I'm pretty sure I just gave you the answers to the test, but you want to fail it, so go ahead and fail it.
No, I'm not going with it.
Go ahead and fail it. Go ahead and fail it.
I'm going to go.
About to say some BS.
How you know I'm going to say some BS?
Because I know you. Just go ahead.
What BS you think I'm going to say?
Not Jordan Love or Jaden Daniels or Jalen Hurts, so obviously.
Number 3, I'm going to go with Dak.
That's not crazy.
I'm going to go with Dak number
BS.
3.
That's not BS.
All right, so I got Stafford, Baker Mayfield.
The only reason I didn't say Dak more so is because he didn't play at the end of last year. But Dak is good.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't like the Cowboys, but Dak is a bad motherfucker until the playoffs start.
100%. Peyton Manning.
Who else can I go with? I was going to be a dickhead and say somebody, but I ain't even going to say him. Damn, yo. It's like the NFC.
It's between the three I said, bro. You don't want it to be because you don't want me to be right, but it's one of those three.
Because I don't like Jalen Hurts, man.
Doesn't change.
I'm going with
about to say some BS because you don't like Jalen Hurts.
What's my son's name, man?
I don't even know his name. What is it with you thinking these players are so good, but you don't even remember their names?
I don't think he's good. I think he had a good year though. Damn, I get Jared Goff.
Absolutely not.
Jared Goff.
Absolutely not.
Hey, the season they had.
Detroit is a hell of a team.
Listen.
You put any of those quarterbacks I listed on that team, or Dak, or
listen, let me tell you something. Listen.
Detroit's team is amazing.
They got a monster over there with St. Brown, but he got to get the ball. And the ball gets
No. I'm not arguing against that. What I'm saying is it's him and Penei Sewell and Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery and Aiden Hutchinson and that team is amazing.
But they still get the ball to him.
Yeah, and so you don't think
Golf.
So you don't think Jordan Love, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, you don't think that Baker Mayfield, you don't think they can get the ball to him? Be honest, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
So
Baker Mayfield's on my list.
No. So what I'm saying is if you put them in Detroit, you think they're not doing the same thing?
Baker's on my list.
I'm talking about all of them. You don't think they're doing the same thing in Detroit with those weapons? Sam Laporta, Jameson Williams. Come on, bro. That team is amazing.
I ain't jacking Hurts. Daniels is too early for him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm sticking with 4. Who your AFC? I don't fuck the rest of them. I ain't fucking with them.
So your top 5 only has 4 people in it.
4 people.
If that doesn't show you he doesn't have ball knowledge, I don't know.
I don't like Jalen Hurts. That defense.
Just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's not good.
No, the defense was fire. All of that. Jaden Daniels. I think the team is good. He did a lot with his legs. I want to see what he do this year.
You thought Washington was good? So how come they had the number 2 pick the year before him?
What do you mean? They could go through a rough year.
Yeah, and then he turned it around.
It's not just him. McLaurin had a season.
Listen, he didn't have. He didn't have a quarterback to throw him the ball. Yes, he didn't have a quarterback to throw him the ball.
But let's not act like that team wasn't set up to win. He was the missing piece.
Exactly. But because of how good he is,
no.
to another level.
It's not about how good. That team was set up. That defense was phenomenal.
No, absolutely. That's how I know you don't watch football. But Washington's defense was actually their weakness. Actually.
Oh my God, that pass rush was fucking retarded.
So I know you don't watch.
They ain't got no D-backs, but they don't got no backs. But they pass rush is crazy.
It's all right.
They linebackers crazy.
They make plays, but like it wasn't.
You saying make plays?
Listen,
in the NFC East, everybody hits. Everybody got a defense.
Okay.
It's no shitty defense.
Yeah, and Washington had between them and Dallas for the worst defense in that division for sure.
It don't matter, but they play.
No, but you are talking about the fact that their defense, it was all right.
They weren't no slouches though. That team was
right, but the difference was Jaden Daniels.
That team was one piece away.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is the piece because of how good he is. Is my point.
He's all right.
He's good. He's very
just
good.
like listen. Right now, he RG3 in it.
RG3 was a hell of a
for 2 years.
Now. Right, and I'm saying is this year he's top 5.
No, I want to see what he does.
I'm with you, but right now he is top. You know how you said only got 4. It's Jaden Daniels, bro.
I don't give a fuck as long as it ain't Hurts.
Both of them. Jared Goff is crazy.
Goff, I'm putting over him. I'm putting him over him. He had a better year. All right, let's go.
Okay, AFC. Now this, I'm more focused on the order because of how deep it is. Versus the NFC, just the names. Okay, Mahomes. It pains me to say this. Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Herbert.
No.
Okay, what's your 5?
Mahomes.
For sure.
Allen.
Right.
Burrow.
I'm not mad at that.
Herbert
over Lamar?
Yeah. Yup. He's a better quarterback.
No, he's not.
And after that, I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna go CJ.
So Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, is not top 5 in his own conference. The quarterback that got first team All Pro last year isn't top 5 in his own conference. I feel you.
I'm tired of him though.
Again, you bring your feelings into like how good they are, bro.
No, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him.
So?
I'm tired of him.
Doesn't change how good he is.
I want to see CJ.
You might want to see him, but he's not better than Lamar Jackson.
To me, he is. I don't even like watching Lamar no more. Because this should it'd be straight fluff. It's like, all right, this shit look good. As soon as he gets to the playoffs, it'd be dead dirt.
You know why that doesn't make sense for real? I agree with you. Did you not just say
Dak Prescott?
How's it different?
But listen, because we don't expect that from Dak Prescott.
Okay. Yeah, we expect it from Lamar because he's an MVP.
Exactly.
Right? But you know what? Him being an MVP makes him top 5.
Bro, when I watch Dak Prescott, I'll be like, all right, I'm watching Dak.
You know, okay.
Hold on.
Hold
on. When I watch Lamar Jackson, I be thinking I'm watching Cam Newton when he was playing Superman, right?
So question.
Hold on.
You think
I don't get that.
So you think the guy,
and I don't even like Cam. But when it came to big games, Cam was Cam.
Okay, so
Lamar's not that.
So this is my thing. You're talking about with Dak, like we don't expect it out of Dak.
We don't.
You know why we expect it out of Lamar? Because he's a top 5 quarterback. We're saying, damn, you're not playing like. Okay, so why do you expect it out of him? Why are the expectations different?
Because
he's better.
No, his season, the way his team is playing,
bro. You're about to contradict yourself. The reason the expectations are higher is because he's better. We don't expect. His
expectations is higher because he got a better team. The culture. The whole it's a whole bunch of shit.
I'm not saying against them having Derrick Henry and that defense.
Baltimore don't have the problems that Dallas has.
100%.
Baltimore always got a top 5 defense. Always got a top 5 offense. Bro, come on. And you're still losing. So when I'm looking at this shit, I'm waiting to see all right, here we go. We about to get somewhere. And he loses every fucking playoffs.
I'm not arguing against that. I'm just saying he's still top 5. He's not Mahomes. He's not Allen. And even though I have him,
and then another thing with that too, I don't think he read defenses.
Not as good as he could.
No, I don't think he read defense. Period.
Then
listen, bro, I'm just saying. And the easiest way to show that shit is when they go cover 2. He's always.
But he's progressed as a passer, though. That's why I would say not as good as he could. Because when he came into the league, he was passing 58%, and last year he just had the 3rd highest quarterback rating of all time.
Here you go with this fucking percentage shit again.
It's a representation of what they're doing.
No, it's not. The representation of what they're doing is every time this motherfucker scans the field, he's always looking for Andrews because he know Andrews.
So then, how come Zay Flowers had 1,000 yards last year?
He had 1,000, all right, during the season. Where the fuck was Flowers at in the playoffs? He was
hurt, actually.
It must have seemed, it seemed like that because he didn't do shit.
Because he was hurt.
All he had was Andrews.
Okay.
That's all he looked for.
Likely to.
But you ain't see likely.
That's not true.
He was just with Flowers. They wasn't catching shit. Flowers wasn't even on the, you said he wasn't on the roster.
Yeah, he was hurt.
All right.
He sprained his MCL. Yeah.
Only person that was out there playing with Lamar was Andrews.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything that I said?
Because
the expectations are higher for Lamar
because you ain't really got to read a defense with a tight end. Tight end is a bum ass quarterback safety net.
Okay, this is the thing. The reason that my argument against that is what makes Lamar so dangerous isn't just his arm. He's the best rushing quarterback ever. So it adds another layer.
All right, now listen.
Adds another layer.
Here this shit go. I'm tired of that shit, man. What's your predictions for this season, man?
Yeah, you got nothing to say. It's cool.
Who you got?
Okay, so for me, my Super Bowl is Chiefs and Lions, and here's why. Every year the Chiefs are the favorite until they're not, objectives. You know what I'm saying? They keep going. Cool. The Lions, so last year I actually predicted Lions. I predicted Eagles and Chiefs. I can show you footage. The reason I did that was because I felt like the Eagles were close.
This motherfucker
just
freestyling.
Listen, the Eagles were close. They added Saquon. It was like a cherry on top. I said that last offseason. What I'm saying with the Lions is they've been close too. Like you said, they have a great team. Jared Goff, he's not bad. And what I'm saying is now that Aiden Hutchinson is back from his broken leg and the team together, I think it's going to be similar to the Eagles of last year. They've been close. Now everybody's healthy. I think barring injuries, I think it's going to be the Lions.
I don't think the Lions going to make it.
Which is understandable. That's my reason as to why. I feel like they're close and now they're healthy.
My prediction.
Y'all, this is BS. This is the craziest thing I've heard all 2025.
My prediction is the AFC. I think Hendrick stays. So I just said Hendrick, so
Hendrickson.
Whatever. I think Cincinnati. I think
my only pushback against that, they don't have a defense. They have him, but they don't have a defense. But I hear you though.
I think Burrows is gonna do listen, that offense was clicking last year. Higgins, Chase.
Yeah. Again, that's not my issue. My problem is they don't have but I hear you though.
But I think the defense is gonna do just enough to get them there.
Okay.
I think Josh and Lamar's gonna gun each other down.
Yeah, that's
whoever.
The problem with the top 5 AFC quarterbacks, no matter who you want to say it is. It has to go through each other versus the NFC is more of a cakewalk.
And I think Burrows is gonna get, he gonna be my man Patty.
He's done it before.
He's his Achilles heels.
He's done it before.
Listen, he see, look, Lamar can't outgun Mahomes.
Right.
Allen can't outgun Mahomes.
Right. So to
Burrow.
piggyback off of that, this is why I'm high on Lamar. He can't outgun him. He definitely can't outthrow him. But I think when he gets his legs right, he can compete with anybody. Just saying.
You know why I don't think that though? Look, this is crazy. No matter who they go through, right?
The Ravens?
Yeah, but Honey Badger, he just retired. Mm-hmm. So look, I'm saying this, Lamar. This the reason why I don't really like Lamar, because everybody he got to go through in the playoffs
is a better passer.
It's not even just the passing, bro. It's they have a defense.
And the Ravens
that's no look. I'm saying they have a defense that's set up speed wise. For Lamar Jackson. For sure. So like Cincinnati, Buffalo, and Kansas City. Yeah. But a Honey Badger just was so I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying? Like for real, like that's the difference to me with Lamar is his legs, not his arm. I'm with you on that, but I think that can be the difference if he can figure out the balance.
But the difference with Lamar is during the season, his legs get him by. In the playoffs,
exactly.
But
he forces the issue. If you look,
it's not that. It's the way they playing him. They spying him, and they like, you're not gonna beat us running. You got to beat us with your arm. They did it the last 5 fucking years.
And he forces passes, trying to prove to the world that he could do it.
But he can't. But he's not gonna. But you can't be calm when they send in a control rush.
That's my point.
And they got somebody sitting back there watching. Like I wish you would run.
Mental. That's my point. Like he has to be able to understand. Okay, these corners, we got spies. We got somebody watching me in the middle. I'm gonna stay calm until he gets calm. It's gonna be an issue.
So let me ask you a question. Like when you do that to Mahomes or you do that to Tom Brady,
because
or you do that to Peyton Manning,
it's the mental.
They get rid of the ball fast. Yo, look, this is what Tom Brady did, right? And this will make Tom Brady and Peyton Manning the 2 best quarterbacks to me ever that I ever saw play.
Right? Aaron Rodgers.
No, Aaron Rodgers, he's not up there with them because at some points he take the hits. Or Aaron Rodgers mastered that back throw, but he still got to get the ball down the field. Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, they will walk your ass down the field 100%. With 5 yards, 7 yard passes,
take what you give them.
Until your defense is suck and win, and then they'll go over the top. 100%. Lamar don't do that. Yeah. Yo, they're killing you. Patrick Mahomes ain't do that either against Philly.
Yeah, that was a bad game.
No, bro, you know they're coming.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah, it was a bad game.
Check down. He didn't do it. He's still looking for big plays. But so I got Cincinnati. NFC.
Oh my God. I might walk off the set if you say it. Please don't say it.
We were one play. I said we, so you know what the fuck it is. You watch me with the damn New York hat, right? We were one player away. We got our one player. Big Russ. I'm going with the fucking Giants. Out the NFC. What the fuck you making that face for?
I'll see you guys next week, bro.
Watch. Yo, just remember I said this, all right? Fucking Giants, all right? Remember this.
I'm not even going to put the headphones back on. I don't want to hear him.
And look, this is not going to be no 12, 13 win season. You know how we get it. Every decade, the Giants get a chip. Every decade. 9-7. 9-7.
Eli Manning is not walking through those doors.
So?
And
Big Russ is.
Eli Manning is not walking through those doors.
Scatterboo is.
I'm going to just be quiet.
Neighbors is.
You can't talk ball with people like him who are
and we're going to have the best fucking pass rush in the NFC. Talk to me about that. Who's the best defensive tackle in the NFL right now? Don't make me get up and do the dance.
Chris Jones.
This dude is crazy. He ain't better than Sexy Dexy. Freaky. Pause. Don't make me do the dance. Dexter Lawrence is the best defensive tackle.
Do the dance, I'll put the headphones back on.
Fuck out of here. We out of here. Hit the button. Episode 4 finished. Ain't no Sexy Dexy around here, B.